beautiful swing, and the result is every bit as good.
Frank, that is position A.
Yeah, the tee shot was like silk, Rich. I mean, just sets up that second shot so beautifully.
What's he need to watch out for here, Frank?
Those two front bunkers, Rich, the one that protects the left and the right. More often than not, you want to pitch the ball on the front of this green. They are the two to be concerned about.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but the short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. Let's see if he does it here.
I just moved the mic a little closer. There we go. Should be better.
Solid play, heart of the green. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. That's good work. That's a good par right there. Back to the action here at the second. It's a par 3, demanding hole, Frank, isn't it?
Longest par 3 on the golf course. Slightly downhill, but you need every advantage here. It requires your best.
Well, this one is offline just a bit. Look out. That one is going to end up in the rough. Not quite what he wanted. Tee shot is in the bunker.
Everything's falling over all of a sudden.
In the green side bunker, Frank. Little bit of a problem. Well, the best in the game don't do it any better. McIlroy, Fowler, Duffner, they'd be impressed by that bunker shot. No problems there.
Yeah, it keeps the round going, keeps the momentum on his side.
Frank, now to the third hole here at Bay Hill. If you have a case of the snap hooks, you're in some serious trouble here.
You're going to run out of golf balls here as well, but a good tee shot's going to leave you something like 150, 160 yards into a very narrow green.
Perfect.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Looks like he just misread that.
Even par, currently. Another good par.
Action is underway, and we'll take you out to hole number 4. Even par through the early portion of this second round. Frank, not a bad spot.
This actually.
What it looks like right now.
Checking broadcast settings. Broadcast settings. Advanced settings. There we go. Oh my god.
There's something about a well-hit shot.
Yeah, I kind of know.
Long and straight.
That's how you do it. Well, that was a beautiful drive, Frank. Really good position to take advantage.
Sitting up beautifully in the fairway.
Yes.
Second shot.
Yo, Josh, tomorrow I'm gonna come down to your house. So you know, look at that.
Frank, tricky little third shot here at the par 5 fourth.
Especially if you don't have a full number, because there's just that little mound in the middle of the green. If you get on the wrong side of that, instantly you can be 30, 40 feet away. So check where the flag is. Is it front? Is it back? And then try and land it in that section.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. Let's putt for birdie. You can see why this player has been compared to a young Rory McIlroy. Featured golfer making birdie and now sitting comfortably inside that cut line.
Yeah,
Fifth hole at Bay Hill. Frank, this is a chance to employ some course management as opposed to maybe brute strength. What do you think?
Yeah, rather soft par 4. No water here, but bunker down the left and bunker down the right. Pinches into that corner. So if you're a little wayward, an iron here is not a bad idea.
Frank, that's as good as I have seen all day long.
I think we're going to blame that on the weather. The wind had to help that ball give it another 20, 30 yards.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Birdie try up next. Birdie try again here today.
That's it.
You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. That's how you maintain momentum. Make those putts for par.
See, another thing,
Frank, the sixth is a big, brawny par 5, and it can be scary as well with all of that water.
And if you're a history buff, you'll remember in 1998, John Daly made 18.
Hopefully this is better.
You're a little better than John.
What's wrong with 18? If you break it down, Frank, that's actually 3 pars and an eagle. By my math, that's pretty good work.
But you got 17
Why are there
other
cars
holes
on
to
that
play.
hole? Someone tell me why there are cars on that
certainly
hole.
Over 300 yards, Frank. Call it about 310.
Alright, 220. We're going to aim over here. And
Oh, looked like you caught a flyer right there, Frank.
Well, I don't know what he caught, but this is way too much.
That was like Usain Bolt, Frank, right through the tape.
Yeah, that first step, that was never going to stop.
Good scoring opportunity. Third shot here at the par 5.
no, I'll do that. Alright. Yo, Josh, we have to live stream something before I go on vacation.
Safely aboard. Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round.
Of course, Josh isn't
Frank, this
watching
is
anymore.
a player in full flight right now.
It looks too easy right now.
Moving on now, Frank, we're at the par 3 7th hole. What's the challenge here?
Really, the high ball hitters have an advantage here. Just try and carry it in the middle of the green.
Why is this being too stupid? Okay, so I'm going to go 207.
Safely on deck.
And to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie.
Really? This is that awkward length.
Alright,
Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knock it in for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it is going to hurt the cause.
oh, there it is.
That is a solid par putt.
So now I can do that. Now that I got that working, I can go here and do that.
Here is one of the toughest on the golf course.
And then I can do that. And then
This is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Frank, he is one of the longest hitters in the game, but at some point, you have to hit a fairway.
Yeah, he's certainly not the straightest. I think that was the bit you're going to put in the middle. Well, he's taken the right side out of play, Rich. It looks a little left.
Coming out of the rough, not able to control it the way he wants. Wow, Frank, he did well just to get it on the green from that lie.
I didn't think that was doable.
So maybe just a tough putt to read, Frank.
Well, I think you're kind there, Rich. 2 feet from that distance. That's the scoring zone.
Locked in on the read and the speed. That's how you keep a round going. Make them from that distance. Finishing up here on the front side at Bay Hill with a lengthy par 4. And what's the key, Frank?
Well, the hole's relatively flat, but the rough on the right comes into play. If you can carry that ball 300 yards, then just take it in over the bunker.
Right. So just changing something on the yeah, on the video, but it's all good.
That appeared to be a good strike right there, Frank.
Oh, good. It's just towering. Look at that hanging in the sky.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up. You can bring it in high. You can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Frank, you want to make the turn in style? We're here at the 9th. The approach shot, and what are we looking at?
Big green, one of the biggest on the golf course. This hole's changed a lot with equipment over the years, so long iron, even a mid iron for some people, to a very generous green. Just pitch it on the front third, and you'll be having a birdie putt here at 9.
Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy.
Ooh, that did not
Very
break
well
at all.
done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
Frank, if you're the leader, do you want to look in the rearview mirror
You wouldn't mind looking in the rearview mirror if it was somebody else. When it's a name like Rory, there's time for concern.
There we go. Not the exact shot that I wanted, but I'll still take that any day of the week.
That's an absolute tracer right there. In the fairway and well over 320 yards. Frank, uphill shot. What did you like to do on a play like this?
The biggest thing really is to try and work on your balance. You've got to make sure you get through the shot and normally take an extra club. Oh, nice strike, Rich. Not quite directly in line with the flag.
Just drifting a bit to the right, but he'll settle. This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday, trying for another one today. Tough game, Frank. You can hit 300-yard drives and miss 3-foot putts.
Yeah, there's the ecstasy, and that's the agony.
That's funny.
A good effort, a good par putt. Frank, 440-yard par 4 11th. You see that number on the card, you think driver. Maybe not. Why?
Yeah, it's imperative you hit the fairway here, Rich. Water obviously in play left, 2 bunkers on the right. This is a second shot hole.
Well, who's going to drive a 422-yard green besides Bubba Watson, who's not in the green? Who's not?
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Should be good.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here.
That was perfect distance.
Early part of this second iron, a good approach shot. Now, pretty good chance for birdie. Par yesterday, now for birdie. Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
Settles in over the putt.
No damage, but there's a long stroke damage. How many am I beating Roy by?
Good putt.
1 stroke. He just finished too, so.
Teeing it up here on the 12th, 574-yard par 5, Frank.
Another one that's reachable, obviously long and straight. That rough down the right side, though, is normally very thick. Avoid the 2 bunkers, lots of contours and undulations around this green. Oh, they've had some meat behind it.
Second shot coming up here at the par 5.
That looks perfect. I think that's going to put just where I wanted to. Nope, the one now. Okay.
So after the layup, Frank, here at the par 5 12th, hit shot here, try to make birdie.
Yeah, just use the contours of this green. You can actually get to this flag a lot of different ways. Using one of the mounds, there's nothing wrong with that.
Look at that.
And the green in regulation. Just a couple of feet. Pretty much doing everything right this week. 11 under for the tournament. Frank, the par 4 13th, relatively short, but not necessarily easy.
Yeah, stringent tee shot. A lot of people are tempted to take a bigger club off the tee. 300 yards runs out of the fairway, but really, what does that give you in?
Wow, I went long. My club only goes 280 on 3.
Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank. Second shot coming out of the rough here.
Ooh, almost hold that.
Frank, it's not about getting the ball close to the hole. From that spot,
Well, he had no chance to get it close. I thought he had very, very, very little chance of getting it on the green. So given that, that was a very good shot.
That's good. Ooh.
That was cruel. It looked like it was certainly going in. Now, as they say, 300-yard drive, one shot. Miss a short one, also one shot.
that's painful. He'll take par and move on. Frank, now to the 14th of par 3, and how difficult is this hole?
Once again, very narrow entry into the green, so ideally you want to fly the ball a little higher than normal, make it soft, make it land a little softer.
The wind should knock that down. I'm sure it will.
Looks like he came over just a little bit.
Yeah, that one wasn't pretty, but it's still gonna get away with it.
Midway through this back nine, could use this birdie here at the 14th. Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday. How does that not go in?
Amazing. Stroke looked good, line looked good, just did not take that final break.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Oh, man.
Just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts.
In this situation, Richard, bogey's not all that bad. Still has the lead.
No, McIlroy layered. Huh?
Frank, deep in the round at the 15th. You need to maybe make something happen. How difficult is that with such a huge dog leg here?
Once again, make sure you know the distance to carry the bunker or run out. You've got to play to your strength.
Or you get what I mean.
Oh, beautiful swing, and the result is every bit as good.
Excellent start off the tee. That's a great way to begin this hole. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Pressure on 131. After it's clubbed up.
Birdie try up next. Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie.
There's foot. Sure going on his other foot.
Always two components to the long lag putt. The speed, number one, and then the read. And missed out on that second part. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. So has the par. Moving on to the next hole, and the lead, Frank, is very much intact. Back on the tee here at the 16th. It's a par 5. Bunkers, water all along this hole. Doesn't look to be a gimme par 5.
Now, you've got to have your wits about you. If you just look at the yardage, you'll think it's the easiest par 5 on the golf course. And then, before you know it, it's got you. Rich, there's rough and rough. That ball is needle-nosed down.
Can't even see it from here. And setting up here in the rough.
It's full 175. I'm actually gonna aim over here. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna get fancy.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Frank, not close, but from that lie, not bad.
Oh, that's excellent. Seriously, given the conditions, Rich.
Right, for eagle.
Racking them and stacking them. That's 12 under par now for the tournament. Always like this par 3, Frank. Par 3 17th. Let me amend that. I like
par
watching
17.
the best in the world play it because it can be daunting, especially with the pressure ratcheted up.
When they have the tournament on, this green is brick hard. A little bit downhill. That's about the only advantage you get.
Not looking good, Frank.
That went nowhere.
I think it's wet.
Not what he wanted, but he's headed to the beach.
Nowhere.
You don't want to make a habit of it. In the bunker again off the tee. Well, bunker play is really about technique and feel. The two greatest ever are probably Gary Player and Seve Ballesteros. Seve actually was so good, he was so skilled that he could open up
Jesse wants to... Hold on. Alright, live stream's about to get ruined because of Jesse. Hey. Live streaming. Myself.
Nothing wrong with that par putt.
Rory McIlroy
You know,
PGA
Tiger was
Tour.
born on the
Well,
same
I'll
day
play with
as
myself.
LeBron James, December 30th. And he's had his share of
All right,
slam
I'm on the
dunks,
18th hole.
especially on the 18th hole here at Bay Hill.
Yeah, he's just a perfect fit for the golf course.
I'm on the 18th hole.
You'd think every now and again he fears left, but he doesn't
Last year,
fear left at Bay Hill. We've seen his best golf over the years, over the last 15 or so years. To win there 8 times,
Last year, my level one
nobody's come close to that.
I'm
Any
not
else,
gonna
one of the
tell you
great
this.
players in the world has won
But
it
there
twice.
is this one senior in there. And he said if by the time I'm seniors, we have senior quotes. He told me to make mine 18 holes a day, and I still got time for golf. if we have senior quotes, I will.
Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot, maybe get away here with par.
But you're a junior. Yeah. It's not like you just
In this way all
graduated.
day, airtight, no mistakes, solid shot.
And yet another green in regulation.
Like the ones
Has
in
it?
the
Good
yearbook.
putt right there.
Well, Rich, 2 rounds in the books, and it's easy to see why the leaders are on top of that leaderboard.
Excellent performance, but still a long ways to go in this tournament.
Yeah, I just finished so I can play. What we're gonna be doing in GTA? I don't know. I'm just live streaming as much as I can before Sunday. 'Cause I'm as much as I can until Sunday, because we're leaving for the airport at like 2:30. Vacation. UK. Uck.